All right.
North Broward.
Yeah, may I see Mr. Voltaire, Jack Voltaire at North Broward? Does the city know to be here? Jack Voltaire.
Your Honor, he hasn't arrived yet. We're working on getting him down here now.
Okay, just let me know when he gets there, all right?
Okay.
And let me know if there are any surprises, all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I think we all know what I meant by that. Okay.
I don't know.
Mr. Shade, I got 3 here. You want to take a look at them? I got a feeling one of them is going to be yours, at least. Okay, now, sir. I know, I'm going to take care of this gentleman right here. Miss Ashley, which case is this?
Here on Jack Voltaire.
On who?
Jack Voltaire.
Okay. Okay, we'll wait, see if we can get him down, all right? Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Hurley. I'm your judge this afternoon version of First Appearance Court. When I call out your name, please step forward. When you come forward, remember you have the right to remain silent. You're not required to speak about your case, make any comments about your case, but if you give up the right to remain silent, whatever you say today can and will be used against you. Also, if you have a private attorney, let me know who that is. We'll contact your attorney and let them know that you're in court. May I see Demetrius St. Louis?
Can we put him on recall, Your Honor?
What about Christopher Whitehead?
Conti?
Conti, Your Honor.
Okay. We're going to reset you, Mr. Whitehead, for tomorrow PM docket, all right? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, may I see Paola Beltran, Kimberly Sklar, and Leslie Shivers?
A travel agency.
Ms. Beltran is present at the main.
Ms. Beltran, resisting arrest, littering, improper parking. So, see, does she have any priors?
She came through about a week ago. Week and a half ago, November 30th.
Right.
That was on a municipal ordinance disorderly conduct that she got a withhold on, and she got out last Friday.
So she's been out less than a week, and she's back in the allegedly sleeping in her car in a lane of traffic on Oakland Park Boulevard. And all right, ma'am, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
13 years.
Okay, do you have a place to go when you get out of jail?
No, sir.
Excuse me?
No, sir.
Okay, do you have family down here in South Florida?
No.
Do you have money in the bank?
No.
How do you support yourself? Where does the money come from?
I strip and I prostitute myself, and I'm an escort.
Well, I think that just about summarizes everything.
Yep.
Well, I don't know, Miller, is there anything else we can say about this?
Your Honor, I think she needs some housing assistance.
Okay, I'm going to send this over to Judge Lerner Wrench. She's probably more skilled than I am at handling these type of matters. So, all right, ma'am. I'm going to send you over to Judge Lerner Wrench. I'm going to leave your bond on count 1 at $100. Right?
Could I just say something to him?
Oh, ma'am, you've said so much so far. What did I tell you? Okay.
Kimberly
Mr. Miller, how you doing now?
Broward, Your Honor. Your Honor, you know, sometimes even I get surprised.
Well, I'll join you in that one, sir. Okay.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, you had got a lot of surprised looks over here in the main courtroom, Mr. All right, Kimberly Sklar.
Anesthesia.
North Broward, Your Honor.
There's
Your Honor, Miss Sklar's bonded.
Thank you. All right, Teresa Liptak.
Well, yeah, there's like, you know what it is?
How about Leslie Shivers?
Bonded. Is that you? Yeah. Miss Shivers is present at
Hello,
the
Miss
main jail.
Shivers.
Good morning.
Ms. Shivers, you're here for a misdemeanor warrant from 2009, license suspended, and from 2013, not having your children go to school. So,
Lip tack.
hold on, Ms. Shivers. Maybe we can work something out here. Let me look. We're in the holiday spirit.
Oh,
Let's see if I can get you out of here. Ms. Shivers, I'm going to set your bond on count one at $250. I'm going to lower it for you. Count two is $250. Your total bond's $500 today, ma'am. Thank you. I lowered your bond for you, all right? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. She said thank you.
No problem, no problem. Have a nice holiday, ma'am.
And Mr. St. Louis is here.
Okay, just give me a quick moment. Ma'am, you're going to have to make an announcement. You want to make an announcement for Spanish speakers?
Para aquellos que hablan el español que necesiten
Señor,
intérprete,
por
por
favor.
favor, levanten las manos. Okay,
Hello,
one is
sir.
coming. Una señora,
Ma'am, do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Spanish, Spanish-English truthfully and to the best of your ability?
yes, I do. Esther, the Spanish interpreter. What is the name of the case, Judge?
I'm going to tell
Your
you.
Honor, this is Ramon Ferrer. He's on page 16 of the docket.
I know.
He
and then-
declined the public defender.
I got it. Okay. Mr. Ferrer,
Señor Ferrer,
sir, you've been charged with grand theft
señor, se le está acusando usted con hurto de mayor cuantía
and license suspended.
y con una licencia suspendida.
And, sir, I'm looking at your driving record right here.
Estoy viendo aquí su expediente de manejo.
It shows you have no driver's
Está
license.
mostrando que usted no tiene licencia de manejar.
It also shows your license is suspended
También está diciendo que su licencia está suspendida
because you're not a U.S. citizen and apparently you don't qualify for a driver's license.
No es un ciudadano estadounidense y aparentemente usted no califica para tener una licencia de manejar.
I do note at one point you had a DUI conviction with no driver's
En
license.
un momento usted tuvo una condena por DUI.
What do you do for work right now,
¿Qué
sir?
hace usted para ganarse la vida en estos momentos? ¿En qué trabaja usted?
Yo trabajo como mecánico.
I work as a mechanic.
How long have you lived in South Florida?
¿Cuánto tiempo ha vivido usted en el sur de la Florida?
26 years, 26 años.
26 years.
Okay. Do you have money in the bank?
¿Usted tiene dinero en el banco?
No mucho, poquito.
Not much, a little bit.
Okay. State, do you have any priors on him?
no, Judge.
Okay, sir, it's alleged that you went to a gas station
Una estación de gas
in Plantation.
en Plantation.
You drove a Ford van
Usted manejó una van Ford
that had a hole in the floor,
y después que tenía un agujero en el piso.
and you and your co-defendant began to pump the
Y
gasoline
su coacusado empezaron
from
a
the
sacar
ground
gasolina
into the van,
del piso al van.
150 gallons worth of unleaded gasoline.
Total de 50 galones.
This is that you stole $412 worth
Usted
of gasoline
robó
and put
una
it in
cantidad
tanks in your
total
vehicle.
alrededor de $412 de gasolina.
Go ahead, State.
Yo,
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yo no he robado nada.
I haven't stolen anything.
Hold on.
Espere un momento.
In
I
nine,
understand, sir. Except the police said that you and your friend were pumping the gasoline to a van.
Yo entiendo, señor, excepto que la policía estaba diciendo que usted y su coacusado, su amigo,
And when-
estaban sacando la gasolina y poniéndola en su van.
When the police opened up the
La
van
policía
door,
abrió
you were
la
driving,
puerta de su van que estaba usted manejando.
they saw the tanks,
Vieron los tanques,
they saw the tube going through
vieron
the
los
floor,
tubos que
and the
estaban por el
pumping
piso,
device in the
vieron
van.
también los aparatos para pompear la gasolina, sacar la gasolina
So-
del van. Entonces,
No, yo no.
No, you don't need to
No
say
diga
no tengo
anything.
van.
dice.
I understand. Go ahead.
no diga
Oh.
nada para que no lo incrimine.
Your Honor, in
Go ahead.
1988, he was convicted of federal charged possession of cocaine with intent to distribute.
En 1988 fue
What year was that?
condenado por de un
88.
cargo federal de posesión de cocaína con intención de distribuirla.
Sentenced to 7 years
En
federal
1998
prison.
fue sentenciado a 2 años de prisión federal.
And in 93 in date, he had a theft,
1993 en Date, a grand theft, you said,
petty theft.
tuvo un hurto en menor cuantía.
That way, you can come back this week.
Okay. Sir, I'm gonna set your bond.
Señor, voy a fijar su fianza.
I'm gonna set your bond today on count 1 at $1,000,
Número 1 en $1,000.
count 2 at $1,500,
Cargo número 2, $1,500.
based on the facts of the case and your criminal record.
Factuales del caso y también en
You
sus
can bond out of jail.
antecedentes criminales. Usted puede salir de la cárcel pagando una fianza.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Merci, Maglon Sanchez
¿De cuánto
Ramirez.
la fianza? Que no
Gracias,
diga
Spanish
digo.
judge.
Probably.
Sí, pero ¿de cuánto? Lo vi.
Good afternoon, sir.
Did he decline as well?
Buenas tardes, señor.
You're charged with grand theft
A usted se le está acusando con hurto de mayor cuantía
and unlawful conveyance of fuel or carrying of fuel.
o llevar
Transportation.
gasolina, transporte de gasolina que es ilegal.
You were allegedly the man helping to pump the gas out of the ground at the
De
BP gas
hecho, usted
station.
presuntamente era el hombre que estaba ayudando a pompear o a sacar la gasolina de los tubos de gasolina de la gasolinera.
One
How
month.
long have you lived in Hialeah?
¿Cuánto tiempo ha vivido usted en Hialeah?
How long have you lived
¿Cuánto
in
tiempo ha
Hialeah?
vivido usted en Hialeah?
4 años.
¿Cuánto?
4 years.
Do you have money in the
4
bank?
años.
4 years. ¿Tiene usted dinero en el banco?
A little.
A little bit.
Do you have family in Hialeah?
¿Tiene usted familia en Hialeah?
Everything.
Shaking his head.
Do you
Español,
still,
español.
do you still live on southeast? Let me see. Do you still live
Todavía
on
usted
East
vive en el
7th
este
Street?
7 calle.
No
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to release you on your own
A
recognizance
salir
today.
bajo su propia palabra.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
Your Honor, will the court indulge me and explain to him that the case is not resolved?
I'll
The case
do
is
that.
not over. It's up to him to stay on top of it.
Sir,
Señor,
I'm letting you out of the jail
estoy
today,
dejando salir hoy de la cárcel,
but your case is not over
pero
with.
su caso no ha terminado todavía.
You will get notice to
Usted va
come
a
back to
recibir
court,
una notificación para regresar de nuevo al tribunal,
probably within the next month.
probablemente en el próximo mes.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Good luck.
Hold it. Bring the
Momento.
gentleman back.
Oh, baby.
Sir, I was just informed that you have no home, you have nowhere to live. Is that accurate?
Acaban de informar que usted no tiene casa, que no tiene dónde vivir. ¿Eso es correcto?
Oh, baby.
Señor,
It says,
me acaban de informar que usted no tiene casa, que no tiene dónde vivir. ¿Eso es correcto?
Turn on that mic, please. Mic is off.
Sorry, my bad.
Señor, me acaban de informar que usted no tiene casa, que usted no tiene dónde vivir. ¿Eso es correcto?
No soy dueño de casa, pero sí tengo donde vivir.
No, answer The interpreter did not understand the answer, could not hear the answer.
Sir, do you have a place to live on 7th Street when you get out of jail?
Señor, cuando usted salga de la cárcel, ¿tiene un lugar donde ir a vivir en la calle 7?
Look at it real quick.
He?
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Merci, Voltaire.
That's the only way.
Jack Voltaire.
Lois Broward.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry.
Hello, Mr. Voltaire.
69.
Hello, Your Honor.
Patrice.
Sir, you're here for criminal mischief, over $1,000. Criminal mischief between $200 and $1,000, and violating an injunction.
Negative.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
just so the court's aware, I checked Odyssey today. There is an injunction that was signed on December 8th. However, there's nothing indicating that he was in fact served with that injunction on December 8th.
Well, right. I understand. State, what is your position?
One moment, Your Honor.
How often do they update that when they serve?
Says right here, Your Honor, in the NCIC hot file alert that the temporary was served December 8th, 2014.
Okay. All right. Now, sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Okay, put your hand down and tell me your name.
my name Jacqueline Voltaire.
Okay, and how do you know Mr. Jack Voltaire?
That was my son.
He's your son, all right? What is your first name? What is your name?
Oh, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, yes.
No, well, he's right there. Now, sir, you have a restraining order to keep your son away from you. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Why do you want to keep your son away from you?
I just quickly was for me. He just come in my house again. I called the police 2 times.
No,
he come in.
Are you afraid of your son?
Yeah, I feel it.
Why does he behave this way?
Yeah, because you want the only thing you wanted to fight with me.
Why does he want to fight with you?
I don't know what happened. Maybe he smoked something.
Does he have mental health problems?
The whole problem that he smoke marijuana, he smoke do. That's what I say. He just come there from the college. He do everything he do it.
Has he ever gone to the doctor about mental health problems?
And yeah, he gone.
He has gone before?
Yeah, he gone before.
Okay, does he have to take medicine for mental health problems?
Yes.
Okay. Does he always take his medicine?
No, I don't know. He take it or he don't take it.
Has he been violent with you in the past?
Yes.
Has he hit you or done anything to you?
Hit me in my mouth.
How long ago did he do that?
He hit me the Friday night. That's
Okay.
what they call police over there, but he break my house, everything there.
Does he work? Does he have a job?
No.
Does he own a house or anything like that? Does he own any property?
No, like probably he break the 2 car. He break it got 7 window. He break 7 window. He break 2 car.
Let me ask you, Mr. Voltaire, are you employed?
No, Your Honor.
How long have you lived here in South Florida?
10 years.
And who's going to help bond you out of the jail, sir?
I may get a public defender.
Okay. State, did he have any criminal?
He's
Okay.
Your Honor, I don't believe that bonding people out is part of our budget.
I also think, from what I understand, I think there's an ethical issue. I don't know that a lawyer can bond out their own client, but I'm, so. Let me see here. Okay.
I think he asked them if his lawyers could talk to him.
All right. Sir, what I'm going to do today is we need to go back here. Mr. Voltaire, I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at $500. I'm going to set count 2 at $250. I'm going to set count 3 at $10,000. And I do note that you're already out on a violent case right now, and it doesn't appear that you're willing to abide by a court order. I'm going to order that you have no contact, directly or indirectly, with Jacqueline Voltaire and Lourdes Ferdinand. No contact with them, directly or indirectly. You must stay 500 feet from both of them, where they live, work, go to school, and all of their property. You're not allowed to possess guns or weapons while you're on release. Now,
Yes, Your Honor.
on case 13-9914 CF10, your pretrial release is revoked. You're going to be held without bond. Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
Mr. Voltaire.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for coming to court. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Creole?
Merry Christmas. I can get that down.
Are you really from Haiti, sir?
Oh yeah, it's got from Haiti though, a long time ago. You understand?
I'm just checking. You know, how do you say merry or happy?
Merry, bon année.
Okay. Okay, now what about Christmas?
Christmas, Joyeux Noël.
Okay. Now say the whole thing for me. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bon année, Joyeux Noël.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay, take care.
All right.
Hold on. May I see Victoria Boone? Whenever you're ready. You ready? Okay. Where's Victoria
She's in North
Boone?
Broward, Your Honor.
Ms. Boone,
Judge,
possession
we
of
have,
cocaine, possession of hydrocodone, 2 counts. That is it's Zion or Vicodin. The court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Miss Victoria Boone?
No, sir. No.
What are
I'm
they
sorry?
charging her with?
What? My.
Okay. Sounds
She had
good.
a theft in 2010.
A theft, grand theft, or petty?
Petty.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to reset this case for tomorrow. Right now, your bonds will just be $3,000, but they're going to add charges on top of this, and you're going to come back tomorrow. Reset that for tomorrow afternoon.
For what? Hold on a minute. For what are the charges for tomorrow?
Ma'am, from what I've been told, you're going to be charged with some financial crimes overnight. So I reset this case
County
for
runs up
tomorrow.
Palm Beach from
So we'll
Maine.
come back and address it tomorrow afternoon, all right?
Court,
Thank you.
municipal ordinances last year to Fort Lauderdale, trespass.
Financial crimes from when? I'm just asking you from when are the financial charges from?
You know, I don't know that, but I just have been told that they're going to put those charges on you overnight. We'll come back tomorrow, all right?
And I can bond out today?
You could bond out.
Failure to appear.
Yeah, you can bond out.
And it just doesn't go to court.
And what is the bond?
Right now,
But
it's
she said
$3,000.
And drugs.
And she said this is wrong because my car has been stolen and I'm trying to report it.
I just
Ma'am,
looked
look,
at
No
my
one's
account.
listening to me.
Here's the thing,
The
ma'am,
date
we're-
was said by her.
Ma'am.
What was the date? She didn't say it.
Ma'am,
That's fine.
Trespass
you know,
last
I'm
year.
not trying to cut you off, but it's really
2005
basic,
felony
ma'am.
battery,
Your bond is
probably harm.
$3,000 right now. You can bond out of
Uh-huh.
jail. If you don't bond out,
That's just
I'll
like state
probably
stuff.
see you tomorrow afternoon because I think they're going to put additional charges on you.
From when?
See,
From
I
when
don't
is
know
what I
that.
was
I don't know that.
We don't
I'm
know.
doing 2010.
No,
Okay,
but I
thank you very
don't know.
much.
All I know is
May
they
12,
said there are
and that was
additional
probably not
charges
MO or
coming
KBS.
on Miss Boone. That's all I know.
Probation.
I don't know when. I don't know what they were for. I just know they're financial type of
From other
charges,
counties.
like grand theft,
Yeah, it was a VOP
something like
on-
that. That's all I know.
On his.
All right.
Well, some other case he probably would
Thank you.
listed on.
Yes, ma'am.
He's probably got an NTA originally. Let's see if there's anything.
Okay, may I see David Ponaskowski? David Ponaskowski.
North Broward, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Count 1 and 2 are municipal ordinances. Count 3, 4, 5, and 6 are warrants for not showing up in court on other municipal ordinances. So, let's have everyone state their name.
Dina Kazin, City of Fort Lauderdale.
Stephen Shade, the defense of Fort Lauderdale. All right, now, let me ask you, sir. I find probable cause. Are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
What type of work do you do?
Remodeling.
Okay, now
Construction.
you live in Lantana, am I correct?
I live in Fort Lauderdale now. I
Okay,
haven't
what is your
changed
address in Fort Lauderdale?
It's 927 Northeast 26th Street, or Northeast 16th Street.
Northeast 16th. Now, how long have you lived there?
I just moved in about a month ago.
Do you have any money in the bank?
A little bit,
How much
not a
do
whole
you?
lot.
Right, okay, sir, it says you were in the city of Fort Lauderdale in the evening yesterday, trying to fight everyone along Sunrise Lane, observed by the police yelling in different establishments. They asked you to leave. They said that you were just going from place to place trying to get in fights with people. So they charged you with disorderly intoxication, resisting arrest, and then I see that you have a warrant for being intoxicated in public, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and an alcoholic beverage violation. So, what do you want to do, ma'am?
Judge, the city, based on his prior record and his failure to appear, and he also had a DUI in 2011, I'd be asking for an adjudication 30 days in the Broward County Jail and a life skills program.
All right, sir. The state. Let me ask you this: do you have any money to hire your own attorney?
I have a little bit of money, sir.
How much? Get roundabout. Tell me how much.
I have about $1,000 in the bank.
I don't know. Probably hire an attorney with that. You know. So I'm not sure that on municipal ordinances I'm not going to find that you're indigent at this point. So, sir, here's the offer. You can either bond out of jail, or your total bonds to be total bonds today will be 5, 10, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Be $2,600, or you can plead no contest and I'll give you 30 days in the Broward County Jail. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna have to bond out.
Okay, so your bond's $2,500, sir, and it's based on your prior DUI and your failures to show up in court. Good luck.
That's weird.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Everett Lee.
Main jail, Your Honor.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Lee. Sir, count 1 is cannabis. Count 3 is, count 2 is resisting arrest. Count 3, municipal ordinance. Count 3 is cannabis. You want to work them all out and plead no contest right now?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I just
Appreciate
give
it.
them a withheld on everything. All right?
On both, on the state and the city case as well?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Cross judge?
Yeah. How do you plead, sir?
Guilty, sir.
You understand we're not going to have a trial? We're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an attorney. Case is over with right now. Do you understand?
Thank you.
Now, we have an attorney, a special public defender over here. Do you need to talk to him before you actually plead no contest or guilty? If you want to, I can set it aside. You can talk to him, or you can say, Judge, I don't need to talk to an attorney. I'll just get it over with right now and let it be over with. What do you want to do?
Get it over with, sir.
All right. You don't need it.
As for my part,
Okay.
I've already advised him of the collateral consequences of taking a plea on counts 1 and 2 today.
Okay. All right. Sir, how do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to withhold on each and every count. And what are the court costs on count 3 for you?
$393.
$393. Count 3.
So I don't have to pay that.
Yeah, you do.
I said, how long I have a chance to pay?
I'll give you 6 months to pay. How's that?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Withhold
Thank you, Your
adjudication on
Honor.
everything.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Nice speaking with you. Take care.
There you go. How about Tracy James? Tracy James, you're here for alcoholic beverage violation. So would you like to resolve it today?
Yes, I would like to.
Do you need me to appoint an attorney for you, or can you go without an attorney?
I would like to not use an attorney.
Okay. Plead no contest, am I correct?
That is correct.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck, sir, all right?
All right, thank you.
Now, we got one more. Where's David Ponoskowski? Oh, we already did that.
We have the Hollywood case?
Yeah, we got the Hollywood case. Hold on. Hollywood case, Mr. Shea.
No, Judge. Too much time studying that. No, that's take care. Whose cooler is this? Just trying to see if you got anything good in there. Always. You going today? In the gym? I gotta go later.
You want to try to get ROR? You don't want to resolve it? If I resolve it, you want to. Yes.
So what's gonna happen?
So if you plead the case out today, Judge wants you to plead it out today, Dade County will stay here until Dade County comes again, or you post the bond.
Post the bond? Dade County?
Post the bond.
I'm not, I'm just gonna go over there and let them take my right back, because I haven't been to Dade County.
What I gave you yesterday was.
I'm from Dade County, but I haven't been to Dade County in years. It's somebody to do myself. Really important.
Yeah.
The number 2 has the, when you put in the finger, the digital skin, locks it, I have to put in the code. That's like one of the things, it's not that much of a difference really. I don't even use it on my phone, I did it, what
did I tell you about?
The number, everything in the number. Reading the fingerprint, because your right position, so if you
I don't think I did that to you yesterday.
We'll find out. When you can.
That's true, yeah. So the fact that right now you're protection and shield. You don't have the screen. Supposedly this thing is these rays that has to be like, you know, up there. I guess we work every day in front of the computer for hours and it'll be dangerous.
Talk to the judge. Yeah, he'll keep us here all day.
So he's like he has a warranty to get him in. They send him an email.
The mic is on.
Yes. I don't know.
It's not on this docket. I don't see it on this docket.
Is it,
Mr. Harold is present at the main, Your Honor.
Tracy James? No,
how about Victor Santiago?
why don't we do
Is it Victor Santiago?
Okay, go have a seat.
Yeah, where's Victor
Your Honor?
Santiago?
Your Honor, he got released.
He got released.
Okay. You need the judge. I'll be right next door.
Thank you.
And-
Mr. I'm sorry about this.
Judge, just did we take care of Tracy James? Page 8?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
here, what about Harold Lester? That's a city of Fort Lauderdale.
What page is that?
Page 2.
Present at the main.
It's trespassing.
That's
So the second document.
And I take two of them.
It's on your second look
One
document.
to somebody else. To give it to the other kid, so I took it and I put it inside like a.
You can step closer to the podium, Andrew.
Hey, how you doing, Harold?
I'm doing. Hanging in there.
Let me ask you something. You're here on trespassing. You're down
Sir.
from Houston, Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been
Yes,
down
sir.
here in South Florida?
And the wings break.
Say bye. 6 months.
Now,
6 months.
How'd you get here? Did you come on a bus?
No, actually, I was in the ministry.
You were in the ministry.
Yes, sir.
And you came down with a group of people in the ministry?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where have you been staying since you've been here?
Okay.
We're at a friend's house, a girlfriend's house.
Okay. Hold on one moment.
Trespassing that was put out about a month ago. That was declined. Yeah, it was declined.
City attorney.
Not want to leave the property. Bothering customers. Trespassed more several times. Came back on the property.
Where was this one?
Found it in custody. Now I have here you're homeless. Is that correct?
No, not homeless. No.
No?
No, sir.
All right. Has he been in trouble?
He just had another trespass last month.
Was he arrested on that? Did he get an NTO? Who was the other trespass from?
That's what I'm checking right now. The last one was 6,000 West Oakland Park Boulevard.
Yeah, let me, I don't know. That was an MO probably.
That was a state case, actually. That's not Fort Lauderdale.
How do you feel about this?
I'm gonna go hide with some of the rotten
I think he's been in 4 days.
They can work there. I'm serious. My kids are costing me so much money between private school and
Physical address?
Sir, do you have an address now, street number?
I was not total it up.
Well, actually, damn. I'm a Federal in Jackson, but I don't know the numbers. It's a shelter.
Well, you know, just giving.
I just offer an adjudication, credit for the 4 days, and no return back to that location.
All right. Sir, I'm gonna, sir, would you like to resolve your case today?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give him a withhold. Let me ask you, sir, do you have any money to hire your own attorney?
Not at the moment.
Okay, would you like me to appoint an attorney to help you make this decision? He's right next door. He's in the next courtroom. I can call him in here. He can go over this with you, or you can just say, Judge, I don't need an attorney. I'll just plead no contest and it's over. What do you want to do?
No
It's up to you.
contest. No contest.
You want me to go get the attorney and bring him in?
No,
or
sir.
No? All right, do you understand we're not going to have a trial? We're not going to appoint an attorney? Case is over with right now? You okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to withhold adjudication. Good luck, sir. Sir, don't go back. Wait, Mr. Harold Esther, don't go back to that 7-Eleven on Broward Boulevard, all right?
Your Honor, I was in trouble, man. I had some guys on my ass.
Okay, just don't go back there, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. Thank you. Okay, plodding right along. May I see Charnicia Ellison, Jessica Pikowski. Okay, Ms. Ellison, manufacturing scheduled drugs, cannabis, and paraphernalia. Court finds probable cause. There were realtor believed there were squatters in the home. Bank-owned property. The defendant stated documents stating her ownership of the residence was inside the residence. Okay. State, do we have any,
No other priors, Your Honor.
no?
Ellison.
Ma'am, ma'am, where are you going to live when you get out of jail? Turn on that mic for me, please.
She declined the PD, Your Honor.
Ma'am, your bond has been posted. Thank you.
Okay. You go back over here.
How about Jessica Pydnikowski?
Try North Broward, Your Honor.
North Broward, do you have Jessica Pydnikowski there?
It was a medical reset for a couple days.
We med reset this case now for.
Yeah.
But Your Honor, it shows that she's still out for medical reasons.
Okay, what are the pending cases on? Can you tell me?
I don't know where he went to. I really don't.
I'm going to reset this for tomorrow afternoon. All right?
Took off.
Thursday afternoon. There you go. Friday, sorry. May I see Edward Almeida, Carlos Gonzalez, Jonathan Garcia, and William Wright. A lot of rights on the docket. I wonder why. Edward Almeida, sir, DUI. DUI with a breath reading of .198. DUI with property damage, 2 counts. Operating unsafe vehicle. Court finds probable cause. Do we have anything? Any priors on Mr. Almeida?
No, Your Honor.
Sir, your wife's posting your bond. You only have 10 days to get a temporary driving permit at the DMV. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, sir. How about Carlos Gonzalez? Mr. Gonzalez, you have a warrant for your arrest. Count 1, $500. You have an out-of-county hold on count 2, Dade County for $5,000. Thank you. How about Jonathan Garcia?
North Broward, Your Honor.
Can you ask him? John, can you ask him what he said?
I can't ask him anything. This is a misdemeanor ordinance case.
So what does that mean?
You mean you're on your own, buddy?
Is it Emma? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'd like to resolve the misdemeanor
Hold it.
here in Broward County, please. Your Honor.
Yeah. Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on.
So I'm gonna release you ROR on count 1 so you can go on to Dade County. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Jonathan Garcia.
North, Your Honor, I have information for the bond.
Thank you, man. I don't know.
Judge, 14-year resident of South Florida, has his parents, his grandmother here. He has been employed for the past 4 years selling in sales for Sprint. indicates he has $300 to $400 to his name. He was hoping to bond himself out.
Okay. Mr. Jonathan Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, you've been charged with DUI enhanced breath rating .168, .166. Court finds probable cause. Let me look here.
I know he's on the phone. No. That's not normal for him.
Sir,
Middle of court.
he's had a, okay. Driven on a license suspended in the past. So I'm going to set your bond today at $1,500. You can bond out. You only have 10 days to get a temporary driving permit. Thank you. William Wright?
Thank you. Mr. Wright is present at the Maine. He declined the services of the public defender.
Sir, you've been charged with DUI. How long have you, I find probable cause, how long have you lived up in Pompano, sir?
It's October.
Okay, are you currently employed?
Yes.
What type of work do you do, sir?
Construction. I drive a truck and trailer. We do like masonry, carpentry, plumbing, electric.
Okay.
General contractor.
Thank you. Do we, you have family down here?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead, state, do we have any priors on it?
Looks like Michigan, 2007. You had a possession of controlled substance.
So I'm going to release you on your own recognizance today. Just want to remind you, you're not allowed to consume any alcoholic beverages while you're on release, and you only have 10 days to go get a temporary driving permit at the DMV, all right?
All right. How do I change my mail? Because you guys are going to mail me more stuff, right?
Yeah, I have Northwest 8th Avenue in Pompano, is that right?
Yes, that is right.
Okay. Is there an apartment number to that?
I don't know, Your Honor, I just got there. That's what I'm asking. Can I can talk to someone and give them the correct address, right?
Well, what you do is when you get out of jail, probably next week, go to the clerk's office at the beginning of the week. You can either go here or up in Deerfield and give them the correct address, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, good luck.
Stephen Hermes, William Jones, Tyree Lewis, and Michael Newton.
Hermes bonded, Your Honor.
Okay.
Are you Jones?
Okay. William Jones, violation of probation, sir. No bond.
I have to see Paul Ryan, Your Honor.
Oh. No bond, sir. Thank you. How about Tyree Lewis? Tyree Lewis?
Bonded, Your Honor.
Michael Newton?
Mr. Newton is present at the Maine.
Possession of methamphetamine, drug paraphernalia. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on this gentleman, Mr. Newton?
One moment, Your Honor.
Yes.
He has a pending possession of methamphetamine from 2012 in front of Judge Usan.
Okay, what's case number?
Case number is 12-3122, CF-10A.
For what?
Okay. So I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at $2,500. Court will revoke your bond on 12-3122 CF10. You'll be held without bond. Thank you. Now see Marlon McKay, Daniel Murphy, Kerr McBean, and David
Your Honor,
Mudafari. Yes, sir.
Mr. Newton is now advising me that Michael Weinstein is his attorney.
Okay. They have that back. Hold on. Do my. Have a seat, Mr. Newton. Have a seat. How about Marlon McKay?
There's fine. Decline PD.
Sir, grand theft auto, the court finds probable cause. Do we have any anything on this defendant? Any priors?
2011, possession of cocaine. 2011, possession of cocaine. On each case, he was sentenced to just under 32 months. 05, robbery with a firearm with deadly weapon. 05, attempted murder, first degree, BOP, 4 years state prison.
You're on deck over here. You're up next.
You didn't get tired for the what's it called, Priya? They just wired your ass.
So I'm going to let you bond out based on your criminal record $1,000. Thank you.
Which they should. I mean, you did that in the commission.
How about Daniel Murphy?
North Broward.
Reset, Your Honor, med reset.
Okay, we'll set this for Friday p.m. Med. How about Kerr McBean?
Main jail.
Mr. McBean, count 1 burglary of dwelling, 2 grand theft, 3 stolen property, dealing stolen property, 4 false ownership of pawn items. Count 5 and 6 are warrants to your arrest. Those are both no bond on felonies. I'm going. Does he have a? Okay. State, does he have any? He's got an aggravated battery from Judge Siegel. Is that a conviction or is that a failure to show up in court?
It's a failure to.
Does he have any convictions or?
Wait, who is this from?
This is McBean.
Oh, well,
Allegedly 9:50 in the morning, he broke into somebody's apartment, stole liquor bottles, Xbox, TVs, game systems, $2,300 worth. Allegedly, he pawned it within 3 hours after the crime had occurred. And when the police spoke with him, he knew intimate details of the burglary, but denied participating.
Here's a. See if that's. He's got an open petty theft. He's got. I mean, that's pretty much
What was the
it.
date of the petty theft?
He was arrested September 25th, September 26th, and that's when he posted his bond.
What's the case number?
14-14230 MM10A.
Okay. So I'm going to assume you have no money in excellent ties to the community. I'm going to say your bond on count 1 at 5,000. Count 2 at 1,000, 3 at 3,500, 4 at 3,500. 5 and 6 should be held without bond. Your bond will be revoked on 14-14230 MM10. You'll be held without bond. Thank you.
It's okay, I'll let you get back.
How about David Modafari?
Bonded, Your Honor.
So
Thank
his
you.
bond's gonna be behind, but he's probably not gonna be able to bond out. And I'll let you take care of whatever you want to do in front of Haynes on it. Just be
Messi,
aware that
Jamil Fuentes, Alexis Simon, Caleb Hunt.
They're all.
Medical reset on Fuentes, medical reset on Simone. Mr. Hunt is present at the main.
Okay, so both Fuentes and final cause PM Friday.
You understand?
Friday PM, to find probable cause on Simone. Where's Caleb Hunt?
What's that?
Okay, Mr. Hunt,
I mean, this is just.
you have
Oh, and he.
9 counts of burglary of a dwelling. I had a chance to review the,
But listen, I got it. Yeah. I mean, honestly. Yeah, he's gonna get a high bond, but as
right,
far
the
as
affidavits in the reports
Haynes
attached here
violating
too.
Anything on your case, you might have to take care of that.
Basically, to summarize, you committed multiple burglaries in the city of Sunrise. The dates of these, November 2nd,
What's that?
November 4th.
It's all on campaign. What was the bond on McBean?
November 5th, and October 29th, all in that time frame. You allegedly committing burglaries in the city of Sunrise, and admitted to committing multiple burglaries throughout the city of Sunrise. Entered all the residences by forcing entry to the front door. Once inside, removed property to pawn for money to purchase narcotics. Defendant was able to take the police on a ride around the city and point out all the places he had. Co-defendant William Calwitt would assist by knocking on the door and act as a lookout. Calwitt would pawn the stolen merchandise, and they would use the cash to buy some
When you get the paperwork,
narcotics.
you could let me know. Yeah, I'm saying when you get it.
I just want to read one into the record. This allegedly happened November 25th, City of Sunrise, residential burglary. Upon arrival at the home, the victim's daughter and her sister's boyfriend observed a red pickup truck backed into the driveway occupied by a white male. The front door appeared to have forced entry.
With a P?
The vehicle fled the residence.
It's right on top.
Young man chased it down.
5,000.
Yeah, no, that's
The driver of the pickup truck pointed what appeared to be a firearm at the victim. He stepped to the driver and took a photograph of the tag attached to the vehicle. The tag was run through the teletype. Registered owner, Caleb Hunt. During that time, the woman, the daughter of the owner of the home, observed a second male come from the rear of the residence holding a bag of property taken from the residence. They began to chase this subject, observed him run down the street and enter the red pickup truck that had been parked in the driveway and that had just fled the area. She positively identified the defendant in a photo lineup. She observed leaving a residence with her property. I think that was Calwait. I'm not sure who, you know what? I'm not sure if that was Calwait. Let me see here. Right. Well, no, you know what? I'm not quite sure who was driving the truck, either Calwait or Hunt, but, okay, in any event, State, does he have any priors?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
2010 grand theft.
Okay.
2010, dealing in stolen property. And one moment.
Mr. Miller, do you have anything to add on Mr. Hunt?
Your Honor, Mr. Hunt has lived in South Florida his entire life. He's an unemployed electrician. He has strong family ties. No money in the bank, no real estate, no one to help bond him out.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. 2010, dealing in stolen property, burglary of a dwelling, and false ownership info on a pawn item.
Okay, let me. Okay.
And then a third case in 2010, dealing in stolen property, false ownership info on a pawn item. He violated probation on all three cases, Your Honor, and he was sentenced to just under 43 months state prison concurrently.
Okay, sir. Sir, the court is concerned, Mr. Hunt, about the crime spree you allegedly went on, the lives you allegedly disrupted in Sunrise. The court's concerned you represent a danger to the community, that you are willing to go into people's houses during the day. In the last case I just read, a woman and a boyfriend allegedly came home and allegedly caught you and Cal Wade in the act. And if they had been there maybe a few moments before, they would have had to confront you in the home. It's very concerning. The court also is concerned with the fact you've been convicted of grand theft, dealing in stolen property, burglary of a dwelling in the past, and false ownership of pawn items a couple times. You went to prison, a 43-month sentence, and apparently that did not get you to learn your lesson. You're not supposed to go in other people's homes. So I'm going to set your bond today accordingly. It's going to be $25,000 per count, and that's going to be multiplied by 8. And you can bond out. You can have pretrial release with a GPS monitor. I'm going to waive the cost. And thank you very much, sir. No contact.
Your Honor, we're requesting an order for the staff.
9 counts. 25,000 times 9. Pretrial release GPS monitor if you make that bond. Thank you. Thank you,
Can we get a staff order for Mr. Hunt?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
This is okay, did we find Demetrius St. Louis?
We did, Your Honor. He's been up here once already.
Has he?
Yeah.
Were we waiting for
We didn't get to talk to him.
Okay.
It was when the misdemeanor ordinance cases came up, so we sent him back down.
You've been charged with count 2, domestic battery by strangulation, count 3, battery. Court's going to find probable cause. Do we know what count 1 is on this gentleman?
I'll get that right now, Judge. There you go.
So we had an open strong arm robbery? Okay.
Here's some. Yes.
Allegedly, it
25,000.
says here he's currently staying with a woman, Tanisha Booker, while at her apartment while he's out on bond. At one point, he allegedly grabbed her, threw her across the room, choked her, hit her, causing lacerations to her shoulder, bruising on her arms, neck, bruises on her legs. Neighbors had to come and break it up. She was unable to breathe while he was choking her. Let me ask you, ma'am, did you have contact with the alleged victim?
Yes, Your Honor. She's not in fear.
Not in fear. Okay, go ahead, state.
Your Honor, 2010, carjacking with a firearm or deadly weapon and strong arm robbery. 2010, possession of cocaine with a VOP, just under 21 and a half months state prison. 04, attempted strong arm robbery, 5 years and a day, habitual offender, PRR offender. 04, possession of cocaine with a VOP, 5 years state prison. 98, robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon, 6 years state prison. Frankly, Your Honor, regardless of whether the alleged victim's in fear or not, Mr. St. Louis poses too great a risk, I believe, to the safety of the community. I would recommend that his bond be revoked on the pending strong arm robbery where the bond was surrendered.
Is carjacking involved in that too?
That's a separate case, Judge.
But that's not open, right?
No, he pled that out.
In what, 2010?
Yes, pled out in 2011. It was from 2010.
Right, but so what's open now?
The strong arm robbery from 2010.
Okay. The case number?
10-12857, CF10A.
Do you have anything to add, Mr. Miller?
Your Honor, Mr. St. Louis has lived in South Florida his entire life. He's a laborer. He has strong family ties, no money in the bank, no real estate. He's hoping that his family will help bond him out if that's ever possible again.
Okay, so I'm going to set your bond on counts 2. Based on the facts of the case, the court's concerned for the safety of the alleged victim at $12,500 on count 1. Count 2 will be $5,000. The court will order you have no contact with Miss Booker directly or indirectly. Don't call her, text her, email her. No third-party contact is allowed with her. You must stay 500 feet from her at all times. And you're not allowed to possess guns or weapons while you're out. Case 10-12857 CF10. That bond is hereby revoked until further order of the court. Thank you. Now,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Weinstein?
You know it now.
Thank you. May I see Michael Newton, please? Michael Newton.
Could you get Nicole Pay on the phone,
Oh, I
please?
gave you the wrong one. Sorry, ma'am.
Actually, I got it. Sorry.
Didn't I hand you something that is supposed to go the other direction? Yeah, that. That's Patrice. She gets sensitive. All right. Now, Mr. Newton, you have a very fine attorney, Mr. Michael Weinstein, in court with us.
Good morning,
Hello.
Michael. Afternoon, Michael. I found out you were arrested. I came right over.
Okay.
All right, great. Thank you.
Now, Mr. Weinstein, your client has a methamphetamine count on 1, paraphernalia on 2, and a couple traffic violations. What I had done was I set his bond at $2,500 on count 1, and I revoked his bond on the open methamphetamine case.
Judge,
It's pending.
I would ask that
I didn't know you were on the case when I did this.
I would ask that you reconsider
His bond's been
reconsider the revocation of bond on the open case. Let me tell you why. I was in court this morning on that particular case. Mr. Newton was in drug court. That's why it's an older case. We opted out to fight it because I've got a really good motion to suppress that I have a date on in January. So if it was like being dragged out or delayed, I would understand where the court's coming from. But I would ask you to consider at this point in time, because it's obvious that there is a drug issue, would you consider putting him on pretrial and having him tested with a monitor? He's got no history at all. These are minor drug charges, and it's personal use. It's not out.
$17,000 bond on the new charges. All right.
And the problem is the motion to suppress is not for 6 weeks from now. So he'd be sitting in jail for 6 weeks when, I mean, chances are if I lose the motion to suppress, we're going to plead out to probation anyway.
I understand. I'm going to leave in place with all due respect. You always make a good presentation, but I'm going to leave in place his bond revocation today.
Judge, one last argument before you finally
Go
make
ahead.
that decision. I'm going out of town this Sunday, and I'm gone for a week.
Right.
And then we come to Christmas, and then we come to New Year's. He's not going to see a judge more likely than not. They're not going to file for 5-6 weeks on this case. So he's going to be sitting in on a non-violent case for a good month and a half. Would you just consider lockdown GPS with a drug evaluation on pretrial? He has a good job opening. He and I just met in the office last week. He had a job opening. He's working on keeping his record clean. He's got no violent history whatsoever. I definitely think he's got a drug issue, but we can take care of that right now.
Just a side note, I doubt he's employable, to be honest with you. I'm looking at him right now. He's, in the court's opinion, displaying physical manifestations of someone who's probably either on methamphetamines or he's coming down off methamphetamines. Frankly, just from a human point here, I look and I think, if he got caught with syringes.
It's all personal use. So
No, I'm not disputing that, but the upside is he'll dry out.
How about this? I've got one last shot here.
Okay, go ahead.
You might consider this. How about residential at Bark. You can order that as part of pretrial. And that way, instead of him sitting in jail, he'll go into rehab. I mean, that way, if the court says, you know what, I won't revoke his bond, I'll put him on pretrial release, however, condition custody to custody, Bark residential, Bark IRT, which, as the court knows, is a 6-week program. I'd much rather see him in residential drug treatment than I would, and that way he can dry out in a residential drug treatment as paid for by the county. That's very reasonable.
Okay. I'm going to disagree with you today, Mr. Weinstein. I'm going to keep his bond revoked on 12-3122 CF10. He's going to stay in custody. All right?
All right, thank you for hearing me out.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, I think he's trying to talk, but we can't hear
Well,
him.
he needs a mic over there. Somebody hit the button on the mic, please. There you go. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Early. I just want to let you know that it's been a very difficult few months for me. November 11th, my mother died, which was 2.5 weeks ago. It's been very difficult as far as getting through this process for myself.
Right.
Okay? And it's just, I just want you also to know that I do have a lot of interaction with people that are in the system and in recovery. What I do, well, 6 or 7 days a week, is I work with those people on top of everything else that I do. With Crystal Method, with CMA over on Lambda, on Los Olas Boulevard, I'm with programs constantly doing this. And yes, I've had situations where I put myself at risk and put myself in harm's way. But I don't think anybody here knows any about that. And that's a very important part of my life. As a matter of fact, I have 3 people who live with me at my home that they're all in recovery. Okay, and then I bring them to meetings and take it around. There's a whole other side of me that never gets tossed out there, you know. And it is what I live. It's what I live, and I need to tell you that.
I understand, sir, and I do thank you for.
I mean, I have no real family down here right now since my mother's passed away. We spent 6 weeks in jail, and then everything falls apart. My tenants are going to lose their housing because it's my housing that I provide for them. I mean, I provide a lot for a lot of people.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Mr. Weinstein?
Okay.
Thank you. Could you give this to Mr. H?
Right. Michael, we'll be in touch. I'll let you know.
Mr. H.
All right, thanks. Thanks for calling me, Judge.
You're welcome. You know what I mean? I do my best to be... Dwayne Luke Jr. May I see Dwayne Luke Jr.?
Okay.
President of Maine, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I spoke with, well, first I guess I would I'd wait for the court to make a legal determination as
Okay,
far as
let me
the
look.
arrest.
He's charged with, I'm just going to tell you the burglary dwellings. Count 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Grand theft counts are 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 15, 17. Okay, go ahead, state.
Okay.
Bring me up to speed. Why
Yes.
is this back again?
Your Honor, I spoke with Assistant State Attorney Gina Shemtov.
Right.
She handled his case that he resolved a burglary of a dwelling and grand theft before Judge Hames, July of this year. Basically, what happened was, Judge, he caught a break. Judge Hames placed him under the supervision of DJJ until he turns 21. He put him on a level 2 program with home detention with the Department of Juvenile Justice. No release.
That for a burglary
Burglary of
and
a
a
dwelling
grand
and grand theft. Frankly, Your Honor, and all I'm going to be asking today is significant bonds because I don't know at this point even how to prepare the order to, or what would even need to be revoked, since it would seem it's a DJJ supervision. Now, Ms. Shemtov is going to be bringing this to Judge Hames' attention to get him in front of Judge Hames next week. But he was not supposed to, my understanding, he's still on home detention when all this occurred. This is coming from July. My concern is they were actually very happy to see that he's been coming in to make his restitution payments. My concern now reading this is, I don't know this, but it's quite possible that he's making restitution payments, possibly with money from proceeds of burglaries of other homes.
Right.
He, Your Honor, he has a juvenile record.
Hold on. What's his juvenile? We're back on.
I mean, you know, he didn't plead out that long ago. It was just July 10th.
Okay, so he pled out July 10th, and now, okay, anything you'd like to say on behalf of this defendant, Mr. Miller?
Your Honor, I wouldn't even know where to begin. If you can inquire as to his ties to the community, I know he's lived here his whole life and he has strong family ties, but beyond that, I'm not.
How long have you lived down in South Florida?
Yes, 20 years.
Do you have any money in the bank?
Yes, sir.
How much would you say you have?
4,000.
How much?
4,000.
12,000?
4,000.
4,000.
Really, because that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay, and do you own land or property in South Florida?
Excuse me?
Do you own a house? Do you own any property in South Florida?
No, sir.
Okay, do you have any money not in the bank? I know you got 4 in the bank. Do you have anything not in the bank?
My grandma holding it.
How much is she holding?
4,000.
Okay. So you got 4,000 in the bank and your grandmother's holding 4,000 for you?
My grandma's holding it. She took it out.
Okay, got it. So all you have is 4,000.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if he's indigent. I don't know. But whatever. So, okay. I'm looking here. I'm just going to briefly make a record. December 5th of 2014, attempted to break into a house, cut a small hole in a screen patio in Margate, allegedly admitted to this. Another 7 November, Margate, forcibly entered a rear window of a single-family residence, took jewelry, gave a recorded statement, stole a flat-screen TV, laptop, computer, jewelry, admitted to that. First day of November, Margate, forcibly entered a family residence through a rear window, took jewelry, admitted to that. 15 October in Margate of this year, made a forced entry into a home through a rear window, took a checkbook, shipping labels, debit card, admitted to that. I mean, it keeps going. Third day of November, Margate, broke into a home, iPad, tablets, $800 in cash, household items, admitted to that. November 26th, attempted burglary, forced entry into a sliding glass door, kitchen window, rear window, smashed out the rear window with the cinder block, admitted to that. I mean, 25 November, jewelry smashed in a window of a house, took a tablet, a duffel bag exceeding $2,000. Wow. Boy. Almost won a Nebby on this one. Entered a window on the west side. You know, he said he had his grandmother's holding $4,000 for him. In this one, he allegedly took $9,000 in U.S. currency.
Your Honor, I don't think that is necessary. He receives money from Social Security.
Well, he may do that, but it looks like he's also received money in large sums from other avenues to ill-gotten gains.
From what I've been told, he has been paying his $200 a month of restitution also. He's been paying that.
I mean, broke into another home. It just keeps going. Stealing jewelry, 300. Okay, sir, the court is concerned as an adult. You're currently on supervision when you allegedly committed all of these burglaries. You were on supervision because you were convicted of a burglary and a grand theft.
It's a home detention.
Yeah, home detention at the time you allegedly committed all these burglaries. So, burglary, home detention. While you're on home detention, you committed, I don't know, how many burglaries do we have here?
9 or 10?
10? I don't know. And then as a juvenile, right,
Okay,
so as a juvenile, you have a serious record as a juvenile too. And I look here and you're 20 years old. So I am concerned that, sir, while you're being supervised, you continue to commit very serious crimes, going in people's homes, stealing $9,000 here, $2,000 there, jewelry. So supervision does not seem like it dissuades you from committing crimes. Along with your juvenile record, I'm going to set all your burglaries today at $25,000. I'm going to set all your grand thefts at $1,000. So I'll go down $25,000 on every burglary. Court does believe you represent a danger to the community. This looks like ongoing serious criminal activity. If you make bond, I'm going to order pretrial release with a GPS monitor.
ABS level 1, Your Honor.
Level 1 lockdown. I don't know how much good that'll do, but thank you, sir.
Your Honor, requesting a life skills order for Mr. Luke Jr.
Okay, the court will order life skills.
And,
okay.
Your Honor, we also had,
Miguel Urbino?
And I think I provided Your Honor with a copy of the affidavit.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Urbino is present at the main, Your Honor.
Just let me look here. Sir, you're charged with count 1, burglary of an occupied dwelling. Count 2, burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. 3, burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. 4 and 5, dealing in stolen property. That's one case. Then count 6 through 14 is another case. Count 6, 7, 8, 9, possessing harmful new legend drugs. 10, possession of cannabis. 11, possession of buprenorphine. 12, possession of heroin. 13, possession of hydrocodone. 14, drug paraphernalia. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. I have to read something. I'll be right back.
get your
We're
lawyer
back
to file
on.
a motion, like, to travel.
Mr. Urbino? Sir, you've been, like I said, I told you what your charges were. I'm going to find probable cause to each and every count. Your judge, I'm not sure who did, but they already set your bonds on 1 through 5. The $100,000 per count. Now, that's reviewable by this court.
They were, well, they're reviewable, Your Honor. I believe they're reviewable because they were set by Judge Cohen and not, there is no assigned judge.
Right. Okay, so now, and I've reviewed the warrants to arrest. Does this defendant have any criminal record?
He is currently out on bond, Your Honor, for felony petty theft. He was arrested around October 10th or so. He posted his bond October 11th. I see at least one of the allegations on the first count one occurred on November 28th.
Okay, so what's the case number?
1413742, CF10A. He also in 2005.
You said CF10?
Yes, Judge. Sorry.
Okay, so that's open. Go ahead.
2005 escape, 2 counts of burglary of a conveyance and resisting without
Okay,
violence.
escape. 2 counts of burglary of conveyance.
Yes.
And what else?
And resisting without violence.
Okay. Now, do you have anything to say on behalf of this defendant, Mr. Miller?
Your Honor, all I can do is ask the court to sign an order for the SAP program.
Okay.
Mr. Urbino is advising me that he is in maximum custody, but that he is in the process of detoxing from some of these counts that are before the court. He's having trouble getting it together with medical. Apparently, they're refusing to allow him to ask to see a doctor. Other than that, Your Honor, I just asked to reduce this to a reasonable bond. I don't know why the judge would put a $100,000 bond on unoccupied dwellings.
Okay.
I know what it's. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Bye. Ooh, wait a minute. I got a little ahead of myself. I'm Keith, I'm setting up a pre-op appointment. Even though I don't have to, I'm going to anyways. I want peace of mind.
Sir, today the court notes that you're already out on a petty theft when most of these burglaries occurred, or at least some of them occurred. You've been out on bond. You have an escape in 2005 conviction, 2 burglaries in 2005, and resisting arrest. And now you're allegedly, I believe, using your wife's Dodge Charger in Pompano and up in the, I believe, Lighthouse Point area. And you're allegedly committing burglaries on November 4th, November 28th, and December 5th. And allegedly on one time, you came face to face with a homeowner while you were in their carport. And then I have right here, you allegedly committed residential burglary in Pompano, where you went through an unlocked door. Once you got inside, removed numerous pieces of jewelry, electronics, and an AK-47 assault rifle.
You know what? Whatever. Go.
With 100 rounds of ammunition.
Go.
And
just go. It's amazing. Okay, then just go.
And you allegedly pawned at least the bracelet a short time later. They tracked that. The police began to follow you up through Pompano because they realized, in their opinion, you were a burglar, and they followed the car. Where they followed the car to, right nearby, when they were following you, they found that you had thrown a large brick paver through a rear sliding glass door of a residence. Then got inside, stole several $1,000s worth of jewelry from inside the house. And the woman was able to identify that. Another time, committed residential burglary in Pompano, kept parking the Dodge Charger in front of the home that was, you were caught on video surveillance at one of the homes going in, made multiple trips into the home you had broken into. Someone in your family even identified you. They were able to show somebody in your family a videotape, and I'm going to order right now, you're not allowed to have any contact directly or indirectly with Angelina DeGioia. She was the one who was able to determine with 100% certainty you were the person on the videotape from where you broke into one house, allegedly. She said you're the son-in-law, and she was able to pick you out like that. So, that being said, there's an AK-47 right now, probably on the streets of Broward County with 100 rounds. The court's concerned the jewelry, the amount of jewelry. The court believes that what you've done has really presented a danger to the people of Broward County. And also, the court's concerned that if you get out of jail, you could get your hands on that AK-47 with 100 rounds. So I'm going to leave your bonds today at $100,000 per count. That's not only based on these facts, but what looks to be ongoing criminal, serious criminal activity. And the court's concerned, sir, you could get your hand on that AK-47 and really do more damage to the community, besides what you've already done. The court relies on your two previous burglary convictions, your escape conviction, and also the fact you're right now out on bond on a felony petty theft. That bond will be revoked. 14-13742 CF10. You'll be held without bond. Right now, your bonds are $500,000 plus count 6, 7, 8, 9, $25. Count 10, 100, 11, 12, 13, 1,000, 14, 100. You can bond out of jail, sir. Thank you.
Your Honor, how about that SAP order?
I'll order that. Thank you. You know what? I began to reduce his bond, and then I thought about the AK-47 being still out on the street, and I think that's an appropriate bond.
I'm calling because
With 100 rounds, I might add.
my urologist, Dr. Stemmer's office, send over some paperwork so I could have so I could schedule a pre-op exam with, I guess it would have to be with Dr. Perez since Dr. Mestre is going to be on vacation.
Now.
Eric Linder, Linder.
Sure. Okay, now, State, are you ready to go on any of these felonies?
We can do both of them, Judge.
Okay, Robert Norman and then Jason Thompson right after that.
Okay, thank you. No problem, take your time.
Robert Norman?
Your Honor, both of them are going to be RORs.
I got Mr. Thompson, Your Honor.
Got it. Hold on, Mr. Thompson.
Patrice. Why do we do the same thing every time? You know I'd like you to turn around.
Okay. Mr. Jason Thompson, 14-15061 CF10. The motion to release you ROR will be granted. You'll be released from jail shortly. Thank you. Okay, may I see Robert Norman?
Thank you and happy holidays.
Yes,
happy
sir.
Holidays.
Where's Norman?
Right here, sir.
All right.
Sir, how many cases do you have open right now?
None, sir.
You have one, the one we're here on today?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you want to go, you from down here in Fort Lauderdale?
No, sir.
Where?
Fort Pierce.
You have family up there?
Yes, sir.
You want to spend Christmas with them?
Pick them up, there were cards left.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, that's what you're going to be able to do. 14-15017 CF10. Motion to release your ROR is granted. Good luck.
Yes.
You'll be out of jail
All right,
shortly.
thanks, sir.
All right. Now,
And it wasn't for my birthday anyway, so.
Okay. May I see Charles Searcy?
954. Okay, great. 954 257 8110.
Not here.
Where's Charles Searcy? So he's wanted out of Lee?
Conti, Your Honor. Right here, Conti.
What's the hold
right
for
here.
out of Lee County?
Conti.
So he's wanted on a violation of probation out of Lee County? Sir, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance today. You can go up to Lee County and work that out, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Where's Richard Henry?
Told you, cuz
North Broward.
Richard Henry, sir, possession of cannabis, suspended driver's license. Is there anything else holding you in jail right now?
I VOP'd,
What, a felony or misdemeanor?
misdemeanor. Wait, what do you mean? Probation?
Your probation, are you on misdemeanor or felony probation?
Felony probation.
Okay.
Who is this?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release your ROR on this. So as soon as you get out of jail, you'll get out of jail on this, on that other charge, and you'll have to come back to court, all right?
Okay.
Thank you. Marty's Cheney.
Paul Ryan.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, you're here for theft. Is there some other case holding you besides the theft case, ma'am? Couldn't verify it? Okay, give me a moment. Ms. Cheney. Ma'am, how come you haven't bonded out of jail yet?
I didn't have it.
Okay, I understand. Just give me a moment, ma'am. Ma'am, do you have family down here, South Florida?
No.
You don't have any family down here?
Mm-mm.
Where are you going to spend the holidays?
Here, I guess.
Well, I have you from Warner Robins, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother's from southern Georgia. She does the same thing. Public supermarket. Let me look here. $32 worth. Ma'am, would you like to just resolve your case today? You could plead no contest, and I'd accept that, and I'd just basically give you time served. You could leave jail today. Is that something you'd like to do?
Not today. I'd rather someone come and talk to me.
Excuse me, ma'am?
I'd rather someone to come and talk to me.
What did she say before? Well, what do you want them to talk to you about, ma'am?
I'm just not comfortable leaving today.
You don't want to leave jail today?
No.
Well, how long do you want to stay in the jail, ma'am? How long should I leave you in?
No. My lawyer never talked to me.
Let me ask you, ma'am, how long have you been here in South Florida?
I don't know. I got a tax, so I can't really ponder. I can't really think.
I don't know.
She got a tax, so she can't really.
Okay.
He told me to tell you I want to be no, you dumb. But anyway, I can't really think. I got a tax. I thought my lawyer would come to talk to me, so I don't really want to answer any questions until I have my lawyer.
Here, I'm going to send her to Judge Lerner Wren. Okay? Thank you, ma'am. Can I send her over to Lerner Wren? Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
I don't know if you realize this, but it could have been construed that you said your grandmother, when you said does the same thing also.
No, I meant my grandmother. My grandmother, who, God rest her soul, died last year. She used,
Oh,
you know,
I
like
know
that.
exactly what you're
Yeah.
saying to the casual observer.
Yeah.
It could have been
So
taken
unless
away
you knew
from
my
way.
unless you knew my grandmother's and you know, you couldn't have a good conversation with her.
Gotcha.
No, I don't think my grandmother stole things.
I know you didn't. I was just saying the way you came out.
But she said that half the conversation with my grandmother would be All right. So Let me see here. What about Jeffrey Sachs? My grandmother was from Thomasville.
Jeffrey Sachs is president of the Maine, Your Honor. We're not exactly sure why.
Yeah, Thomasville's just 27 miles north of Tallahassee. Right over the Georgia borderline. All right. Jeffrey Sachs. You Jeffrey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jeffrey. Hold on. You got an assault? Let me look here. Jeffrey, how come you've not bonded out of the jail yet?
I'm supposed to be bonded out right now, sir.
Who was going to do your bond? Who's going to put up your bond?
My mama was supposed to do it right now, sir.
How long have you been in jail?
About 7 days.
Why has your mother waited so long to bond you out?
I'm really not sure, sir.
No? Yeah,
I got no
you were
idea.
At the Publix in Deerfield, disturbing the peace. Threatened an employee of
Yeah, I was
Publix.
falsely accused. I was falsely accused, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hold on.
Your Honor,
Yes.
if I just have one moment, I just want to check something on another case.
Yeah, that's what they said. She paid somebody paid my bond. They said I was being bonded. I told you that. Somebody said I was being bonded out today. Somebody.
Because I didn't tell you.
Somebody said I was being bonded out.
Okay, never mind. He has a trespass case that I guess at one point was before Judge Lerner Wren. He, I guess, filed an order of recusal and is now in front of Judge Gonzalez Levine.
Okay. Sir, I'm not
That's
gonna
a
take
false
it.
charge
I'm
too,
not going to take, based on these, the
They
facts.
can see my eye cameras.
I'll let you bond out. Good
They
luck.
can
Don't
see
go back
me.
to Publix. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Being bonded out.
No, apparently
Now,
not.
somebody's got to bond you out. Thank you. Timothy King. Where's Tim King?
Tim King, Your Honor, is Conti.
Right here, Your Honor. Conti. Conti.
I got it.
Conti's here.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, Mr. King. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, James Butterfield.
Mr. Butterfield is president of the Maine, Your Honor.
Okay. Suspended driver's license. Do you have any?
I'm checking to see what's going on right now. He's just.
James Butterfield. How come you haven't bonded out, Mr. Butterfield?
The only thing holding.
At the time of my arrest, my cell phone was dying, and the police officers weren't able to give me retrieve my numbers, so I haven't been able to call anybody. So I'm trapped, basically trapped. I live right here in Victoria Park, and I at 639 Northeast 17th Terrace, and I'm the maintenance man on that property of 7 units. And I need to really be ROR'd so I can get back there to make sure that the property's being handled properly. And my apartment's wide open right now. I have no idea what's going on. All my numbers are my cell phone.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on. It looks like you've been arrested for DUI quite a few times.
Well,
And you don't show up in court on your tickets.
That was the first time. That was the first time that ever happened. Where I got there late. I took the tri-rail, but then I went right to the clerk of the court.
Sir, you've been arrested for DUI 3 times. Okay.
And one
Palm
conviction.
Beach, Broward, and I'm looking here. No insurance. Hold on. You're currently suspended for refusing to submit to a breath test in 2013. No insurance. Failed to pay a traffic fine. Failed to pay a traffic fine. Failed to pay a traffic fine. You have a judgment against you from 2013 where you were in a traffic crash. Failed to appear in court in Broward 2014 twice.
One time.
And I mean, it just goes on and on. So
That was one time that happened, sir. I was just late, and I went right to the clerk, and they changed the date for me.
All right, I'm gonna let you bond out, sir. Good luck. Thank you.
Good luck. We're finished here at the main, Your Honor. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Who?
Who? Bonded?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a wrap. Am I correct?
Might have been deleted. I don't know.
I went through the complete docket, whatever I had.
Yeah, Daniel Murphy's not on the docket.
Right.
No, he's not on the docket. He's not on the docket. You're holding
Don't worry about it.
Marge's thing, but that isn't. Well, it's not on this docket, Daniel Murphy.
Don't worry. There's no problem. I got you covered, all right? You tell them if they have a problem, they come talk to me, all right?
Service dog.
I got it. I understand. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. I think we're done. It's 3:30. Long day, a lot of cases. I don't know how many. You think we had 200 and something cases today?
I stop counting once we get to a certain point.
I mean, you know, burglary, multiple burglaries, multiple frauds, everything, drug trafficking. So I'm kind of, right now, I need to relax for a few minutes to get my mind back together. But in any event, today is Thursday. Thursday is a very special day because as soon as it's over, we look forward to Friday, and Friday is Bow Tie Friday. First Bow Tie Friday this court has actually presided over in a couple of weeks now. So tomorrow morning, I expect everyone to be wearing a bow tie and be in a very good mood.
That's a
It's a
disappointment.
festive day. It's the end of the week. And that goes for Mr. Atria, too. Until tomorrow morning at 8:30 sharp, we'll see you. We're out from room 235. Thank you.